All right, what's up, everybody? Jason Trio here with Bittrio.com. Today is Monday, November 22nd, 2021. We got week 11 Draftkings results. The Millionaire Maker winner. Sadly, it wasn't us. We're going to break down our lineup first and see what in the hell happened. All right, so our lineup was looking pretty weak, dude. This week we went with a Derek Carr, Renfro. Who's that guy? Hunter Renfro and Josh Jacobs stack. Oh, damn. All three of them. Excuse me. No, that's actually Williams. Two of them, Carr and Renfro, turned in big, fat, icy snowflakes. So, Derek Carr, my goodness. Threw a touchdown, threw a pick, had a fumble, 215 passing yards for 10.6 fantasy points. Wrecked. How about Renfro? What Renfro talking about? Renfro was 9% owned and had 4 catches for 30 yards and 5 rushing yards for 7.5 points. Another snowflake. Now, Josh Jacobs didn't have a snowflake next to his name. I guess he just barely made it with 11.1 points. 3% owned though, so not many people were on Jacobs at running back. That was a pretty good contrarian play. Or was it? Does it count as a good contrarian play when it doesn't pay off? I don't know. Maybe you're thinking right, but maybe you're not. Didn't turn out well. So Josh Jacobs had 5 catches, which is what we like. You know, we see this dude, he gets a lot of targets. He had 7 targets, 5 targets, 4 targets in the last 3 weeks. So I don't like to see him. Oh no, he had 7 targets this game. Okay, 7 targets. So 754, yeah, in the last 3, including this week, week 11. 7 targets, that's pretty good for the running back, but he only had 9 carries for 37 yards. Averaging 4.1 yards a carry, pretty good. Get this dude the ball. Get Josh Jacobs the ball. Let him blow up. Let him explode. So he had 5 catches, 24 receiving yards, and 37 rushing yards for 11.1 fantasy points total. Still didn't do good at all. Our other running back, we had Daryl Williams. Yo, that Darrell, bro. Darrell from the Chiefs. And he just, I don't know what he did. I mean, the Chiefs, like, yo, you guys gonna run the ball? You guys gonna play? What is the dealio? 1 catch for 11 yards on 3 targets for Williams. 5 rushing attempts for 15 yards. My goodness. 5 for 50. Like, what? That's all you can muster? Hey, 2.8% owned, 3.6 fantasy points. Daryl Williams. My whole stack up here was just terrible, except for one man, Devontae Adams, coming through with a huge flame, 33.5 points, 7 catches on 8 targets for 115 yards and 2 touchdowns. Damn. So I went with the Las Vegas Raiders stack, and man, I should have went with a Packers Vikings stack. I did play 2 players from the Packers Vikings game, which turned out to be a banger. Vikings won 34-31, so high scoring game there. I chose to play the tight end from that game from the Vikings. Tight end Tyler Conklin from the Vikings, who had 3 catches on 3 targets, caught all his balls for 35 yards. But that's it. 6.5 points. I mean, I guess that's all right, right? He's 3,900. I guess 6.5 points. We could deal with that. I can handle that. But the other receiver above Conklin was Cole the Beasley, who, I mean, we were all worried about his ribs on Friday, whether he was going to play or not. Turns out he did play. But he got a snowflake. So 4 catches on 5 targets for 23 yards, 6.3 points, 7% owned for big old Cole Bees. He's just hurting, I guess, you know, not shifty, can't run around. He'll have one of these games, probably a breakout game coming up. Will I have him on my roster? I don't know, because Jefferson, Thielen, I was on that last week when I played Cousins with Jefferson and Thielen stacked, didn't do shit. Come around this week and they smash all 3 of them. Would have been super tough though to get Jefferson, fucking Cousins, and Thielen with Devontae Adams. I mean, there's like Jefferson and Adams are both like 80, 8,400, 8,100. Thielen like 7K plus. That would have been real tough. In our flex, we ran the receiver Amari Cooper, who COVID-19. All right, he had the flu. So Cooper, who was placed on the reserve COVID-19 list Friday after testing positive for the virus, won't be available for Sunday's game against the Chiefs. Well, you know, I fucked at it. Like, yo, I make these videos on Friday. I really don't. I mean, to say I don't have time is just an excuse, but I really don't feel like it. You know, I'm not really putting that much energy into Draftkings. I'm gonna win this shit anyway. So, you know, I put the energy I put into it, and that's it. You know, I don't feel like going back and looking at all these players and trying to figure out what they're doing with their lives. I'm trying to do what I'm doing with my life. You know, this is just a little bit of entertainment for me and for you. So, you know, whatever. He had to do his thing. Oh, and it says here some other stupid shit. Vaccinated players who test positive for the virus are eligible to resume team activities once they're asymptomatic for a 48-hour period and submit 2 negative test results 48 hours apart, whereas unvaccinated players are subject to an automatic 10-day quarantine. With that timeline in mind, Cooper will be forced to sit out the next 2 games because of the quick turnaround for the Cowboys' Week 12 contest. So Cooper's not vaccinated, right? Is that what they're trying to say? That's what's up. Good for you, bro. Good for you. Smart man. You smart, Doug. You smart, Doug. Oh, whatever. I'll take the L, right? Take the L for Cooper. Shout out to Amari Cooper. He ain't taking that shit. So many people, shit's bugged out, right? Yo! All right, we played Arizona Cardinals defense, which, hey, look, turned out to be a pretty good play here. 3,400, kind of pricey, but we went with them anyway. And they came through with 4 sacks, 8 points total, and were 0.6% owned. So there you have it. Cardinals coming through. All right, so 87 points for us total. Pretty shitty. A shitty lineup. Okay, now let's take a look at the actual Millionaire Maker winner, who was Jackson 205. Let's take a look, Jackson here. Jackson, how many lineups did you have? Oh, Millionaire. 3. Jackson 205 turned $60 into $1 million. So hats off to you. Well done. $60 into $1 million. Jackson 205. Nice work. Okay, let's see what Jackson talked about. Cam Newton, 9% owned. Cam, hey, he went back to Carolina and now he's doing good. I think he had 2 good games. Sick. Ripping. Actually, yeah, you know what? Week 10, he went back against the Cardinals at Arizona. He only went 3 for 4. But they won. So, hey, a little morale boost. And now Washington at home. I think they lost. They lost that game. But, hey, Cam had 26 points. So, what are you going to do? 2 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, 46 rushing yards, and 189 passing yards. You know what? He didn't really do that good, but for 5,100, he put up 25 points. That is good. All right, for running back, we got Jonathan Taylor, who just absolutely went off for 56.4 points at Buffalo. Indianapolis beat Buffalo in Buffalo 41-15. What in the hell happened? I don't know what happened, but this dude, Taylor, had 32 rushing attempts, 185 yards, 4 TDs on the ground. What? 3 catches on 3 targets for 19 yards. And 2 passing touchdowns? What? I mean, he just got 4. I don't know what happened. This one saying, oh no, that's Cam. Okay, here we go. Taylor. He had 1 receiving touchdown, 4 rushing touchdowns, and that's it. No passing touchdown. What the fuck are you talking about? What do you have, bro? He had 5 TDs, bro. 1 receiving, 4 rushing. And that's how he smacked dudes for 56.4 points. God damn. He ain't got the vax either. He like, bro, that's how I can play so good. I ain't taking that shit. Next running back in the Millie Maker was Miles Sanders. 0.7% owned. Nobody played him. But he had 8.4 points for 5K salary. 94 rushing yards and a fumble. Almost broke the 100-yard bonus. Got 100+ rushing yards. No catches, only 1 target, and 16 attempts rushing. First receiver we're looking at here on the Millie Maker winning lineup is Justin Jefferson. 8,100. Yeah, pretty damn expensive, but he paid off here. 40.2 points on 8 catches, 169 yards, 2 touchdowns. Pretty good, right? 40 points, dude. Straight wrecking dudes. Next receiver is the Washington Redskins, Terry McLaren. What did he do? 5 catches on 7 yards, 103 yards, and a touchdown. Damn, 7K though for McLaren. I guess people were not on him because he was only 1% owned. Also, Jefferson was only 3% owned. So people were not on these receivers even though they were high priced. So 24.3 points for McLaren. Next receiver on the winning lineup was Elijah Moore. Oh my goodness. Somebody trusted a Jets receiver? And it paid off. 4,900 for Elijah Moore, who had 8 catches for 141 yards and a touchdown. Also had 1 rushing attempt for 15 yards, coming in at 32.6 points. Damn, bro. Jets. Did the Jets win? They lost. So they lost, but Elijah Moore smacked 32.6 points. Pretty good. At tight end, Tommy Tremble. Never heard of him. He was only 2,500. The bottom of the barrel. 2 catches on 2 targets for 5.5 points. Hey, he doesn't have a snowflake, right? 2,500 gets you 5.5 points. 0.1% owned. Oh my goodness. Tommy Tremble stacking with Cam Newton. Thought Tommy and Cam were about to do it. And hey, they fucking did do it. $1 million in Jackson 205's pocket. For the flex spot, dude ran a running back, DeAndre Swift. Swift, bruh. He had 14 rushes, 136 yards, and a touchdown. 3 catches on 4 targets for nothing. No yards, just 3 catches at the line of scrimmage. But smashed 25.6 fiery points on 2.8% owned. And stacked that with the Lions defense. Oh my goodness. Detroit defense at Cleveland? 2,100. Yo, DeAndre Swift was 7K though. So this dude, Jackson 205, had a really good lineup here. The Lions had 11 points. Correlation with Swift. Ran Tremble stacking with Cam Newton. I don't know how Taylor went off at Buffalo, but the Colts did. And just some interesting picks here. Trusting a Jets receiver for 4,900 goes off for 32 points. And these are the type of plays, man. If you want to win the Millie Maker, you got to be contrarian and not just stupidly contrarian like I was. I'm picking dudes on the COVID-19 restricted list, bruh. That's how contrarian I'm being. I got to tone it down a little bit. No, not that contrarian, dog. That's too much. Take it easy now. Pick players that are actually gonna play. Step 1. All right, well, that's gonna be it for this one. Congratulations to Jackson 205. Thank you all for watching. Later.